back and forth, if I'm not mistaken, right?
For the longest time, ZD was giving Joe the hands. I can't even lie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like, the record was really stacked, especially, like, the last 2 seasons. Joe's gotten better at keeping up with ZD, though, but it's really a coin toss which Joe decides to show up. And when Joe's, like, at his peak, there's really only a handful of players that can, like, stop him, you know?
So far, with a lot of the bobbing and weaving going in his play, the classic Sonic play we see from Seagull Joe, just running in and out with that side B and those grabs.
And it looks like ZD is kind of playing right into it. He's just kind of pulling the trigger a little bit too early on these grabs and these other attacks, but he's still capitalizing on the ones that do land, so that's a good sign for him. But he needs to just kind of slow it down just a little bit and stop taking the baits that Joe's giving him. There we go, nice
right
power
there
shield.
with that get-up attack. You know, honestly, even baiting out a little bit that he had enough time to punish it, but because of it, he was able to get him off stage and land that forward smash for the ledge guard.
Yeah, and that one hits so far beneath the ledge. We've seen that so many times against like just ZD and really Onyx like 6WX and Seagull Joe.
Yeah.
The forward smash is almost the bane of his existence the moment he pressed that up B. ZD going for a hard read right there with that forward smash, just barely not finding the mark.
Fishing a lot with these aerials, is able to land the up tilt to up air. A clean stock take there coming from ZD.
Yeah, and it looked like it was just on the fringe of killing too. I was actually worried that it wouldn't kill because the first hit didn't connect, but it's still just enough to get the job done. And ZD still trying to stop this lead from really building up too much. But Joe, he's playing so patient tonight in a way that at the early percents, he can get these grabs, get these whiff punishes, and just start to build up that lead and frustrate ZD, because it looks like that's what he's prone to tonight. Nice and able to stuff out the approach. But Joe, he's just doing a great job of playing that bobbing weaving, like you were saying earlier, especially in the air, using the spring that makes up that recovery time.
You know, even though ZD's trying to play a lot of station control game, he's really not able to make a lot happen there, and wow.
I swear, every week that kills just a little bit earlier than I like expected to. Like, okay, usually when I'm looking at characters in the 80–90% window, I was like, all right, they can die to that. Now it's like in the 60 to 70. Next week it'll be in like the 60 to 50.
Man, how long until it just starts killing at 0? When it already does sometimes.
I'm pretty sure I've died to that like 20 before. I'm not even gonna lie.
You know, where they like hit the spring and then up air afterwards. You're just
yeah, it was like some like
not
weird
fun.
like up air spring ride stuff. I'm like, all right, you got it. Like I can't even be too mad about that. I was like, that was clean, but like 20% though. And here we see another switch from Seagull Joe, one that we saw him kind of rely on a little bit last week. His Cloud, which has actually been in the lab for a while, despite like it kind of having a rather recent debut on stream.
Yeah, you know, it does kind of have the Pocket Cloud vibe to it, but Seagull Joe, this isn't just a random pick for him. He has, as you mentioned, been working this character out, learning some things about him, and we're going to be seeing what kind of setups he can get off Fox, who also has an easy time killing Cloud if he can get the momentum going.
Or even touch the ground. That my man got bodied so hard that he got limit in like the first 30 seconds. I don't even think Joe pressed side B, but oh no.
Oh,
good
going for
angle.
another down air there, but yes, that's a very good angle and a great snuff out with the up air. ZD looking so strong on Battlefield.
And in this matchup, it's actually kind of risky to go for those up airs because Cloud's down air can't stuff it out unless you space it immaculately. You have to really aim for like Cloud's leg to get that to work consistently. So ZD, you can tell that he's played Cloud a lot, especially like between practicing with Joe and Zephyr.
Right.
He's gonna hit that spacing more often than not.
Some great strings coming in. He's so good at just continuing combos off those dash attacks.
Yeah, and I like how like instead of going for more up tilts like other Foxes would, he goes for the upward angle forward tilt, and it forces kind of a 50-50 off of like dash tag or grab because of the landing lag of the landing. But ZD's shield getting a little bit low. Looks like Joe knew that and opted to poke him. And he drops deep and almost not making it back, but Joe, he's still in it. He's still fighting, and that Nair is going to find his mark.
That down tilt, however, will not. Looking for this rollback on that tech.
And hey, if it doesn't work the first time, just throw it out, you know, a second time. That down smash, one of Cloud's best kill moves, and a character with a bunch of you know, really strong moves. But the angle of that makes it hard for a lot of characters to recover.
Right. And continuing to look for these up smash landing, not really looking for the confirms, just going for them raw.
Here we go. We have kind of the dangerous position. Cloud with Rage and Limit. ZD needs to get him off stage and force him to burn it unless, yes, just like that.
Some good stuff there.
And wow, Joe not grabbing the ledge.
He wasn't even ready to try and catch him with an up tilt there.
I mean, I missed that punish too, but that Nair going to find his mark, and ZD actually playing with fire a little bit there, getting a little bit too close to that climb hazard for my taste, but he still seals out that game, and we're going to game 3 yet again.
I mean, really, if he did get the spike, it probably would have killed Cloud first because it almost always does.
I mean, it almost always does, but with fast fall speed
One time I've seen it like where they both kill at the same time, and that's a slightly better situation. But
I mean,
I've actually never seen it kill the other person first.
I mean, I'm not even gonna play with that flame though. Like if I'm on my last stock, I'm not even gonna go out there.
Especially when you're down a game, like.
Yeah. But either way, you know, it all ends up in ZD's favor, and we get to see a game 3 out of these 2 players.
Oh, wow, stringing these up airs as if he stayed Cloud.
I think Seagull Joe just likes up airs. That might just be his favorite move in the game.
He likes up airs and he likes back airs, man. Those are pretty much the only arrows I see him throw out most of the time.
I mean, hey, it works. I'm taking notes. Joe getting a run-up grab and another conversion of that back air, finding its mark.
Doing so much damage off, making himself such a hard target to hit during the neutral.
That punish was so good.
Wow.
ZD throwing out these jabs to anti-air and just kind of check down Seagull's approaches. Joe finally finds an answer, goes with that raw forward smash and just smacking him in the face, saying, "Get off of me. This is my stage." And just like that, this is my stage. We are in the city, my friend. This is a high rent. I hope you're ready to pay that price. You're stopped.
Whether it be with the Fox, with the side B or the up B, Joe able to snuff out the recovery with that F smash. Good stuff. Continuing to just rack on the damage, moving into ZD's second stock.
Yeah, ZD's still looking like he's playing a little bit antsy, rushing into things. Just like that, you know, if you slice on the ground just like that, he's going to press that side B the moment he sees you press forward. Joe staying patient on that ledge. That side B is going to find his mark again, gets the up air and carries him off the top. That was a two-stock coming through.
So relentless with those up air chases.
Yeah, I mean, on fast fallers, that's one of like the big, I don't want to say win conditions, but like, you know, something that you always have your eye out for. Because on Town City, lowest ceiling out of like the legal stages, you can get carried off the top way earlier than other stages, and Fox is just so much more susceptible to that.
Right.
You can tell that Joe knows this matchup.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Moving into game 4 of a best-of-5 set for winners finals, because it's not even 10 o'clock, is it?
Nope, 9:51.
You love those early ending tournaments, man.
I mean, I just got here. I'm ready to commentate for like another couple hours. Maybe play some friendlies, but you know, we'll see what happens. At this rate, though, Joe's ready to try and end this tournament with winner's side grand finals for him. And he's still playing like he's playing confident. But ZD, I think that little reset in games kind of gave him some time to get his head back in it. He's playing a bit more patiently. He's not just running into Joe's hands. And he's actually capitalizing on the stage control that Joe's giving him pretty consistently. That's a regrab, but Joe doesn't get punished, but ZD really reads that roll off the ledge with the down smash. Joe doing a good job hitting the tech, and ZD with these reads, though. Don't roll against this
Seagull Joe with these power shields, though.
Yeah, Joe's defensive game has still been on point. It's just that ZD's doing a better job of opening him up. And that Nair to up smash is going to see out that stock. Doesn't even get the untechable spin animation, but the DI wasn't there, and Sonic, I guess he just isn't fat enough to hit the stage on time. He runs too much. Cardio's good for losing weight.
And think when being healthy actually hurts you in this game.
I know, right? Sonic. I mean, eat some more chili dogs, dude. They're your favorite. All right, Joe once again goes for the up air, but doesn't find Smart. That time, I guess the percent window has closed, and he was just a little bit too high.
He clicked his heel 3 times, but he was not able to find himself at home in Winner's Side Grand Finals. And ZD is still holding on to that first stock.
The stare down begins. ZD knows that he has a lead, and Joe has to come to him. This is where he kind of shines the most. Yep, just run to the other side saying, come here. You don't have a choice. Either this goes to time or you have to take that risk and just risk, you know, getting dash attacked or something along those lines. Yeah, it's 2-1. All right, and that dash attack, finding it smart, not finding the kill just yet though. ZD is just capitalizing way more on the lead than Joe can keep up with. Still power shielding, but wow, at
no
that.
power shield that time around, though. Just running up with an up smash, calling him out.
And that was the moment, literally like the frame that Joe drops his shield. I didn't even see his shield actually drop. I just saw the up smash connect. That was an I play you a lot read.
Yeah.
Once again.
Definitely.
All right, and we get to see a game 5, see who gets to go into winners finals or grand finals on winner's side. And let's see who's still in this bracket, because loser's bracket is always a Shark Tank.
It's Van.
Oh, it's Van and Pink Fresh, or Corink Fresh, rather.
Corink Fresh,
according
yes.
to this bracket. So definitely 2 players that, well, I feel like Joe would love to play against Van, but ZD, you know, you got to respect the power of Ganondorf when you play a character other than Sonic who doesn't have like an invincible side B.
Right, yeah.
So let's see what happens right here. These guys are keeping it relatively close. Only like 13% separating these two. But Joe opening them up, getting that Nair into up tilt. And using that invincibility in the side B yet again and still finding conversions even though he's whiffing that back air.
It's crazy how good Sonic's aerials are. You know, you don't really think about it too much. You just think about the...
Excuse me?
Think about the down smashes that just blink you out of existence, apparently.
Oh my god. Sonic's feet, I swear, you know what? That didn't even make sense. I'm not even going to try and rationalize that. That save spike was wild.
That was a Smash 4 moment if I've ever seen one.
I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. And ZD in a dire position, misses the tech, and that 2 stock is going to be just over a minute off of a series of unfortunate events coming through for ZD. But a series of great plays coming through from Joe.
You got to go fast, man.
Yeah. Win or lose, it goes fast. I mean, Sonic Mania just came out. Sonic has some places to be. He's a busy man these days.
You know, maybe he heard you mention the chili dogs and just had to run and go get some real quick.